next speaker, she's another Palestinian lady. She is from Brisbane. She's the GP here in Leeds. She is very powerful. So here we go. Susanna Samara.
Hi.
I was wondering where you were.
Oh, I've had the right foot now. Basically, I don't know. You probably haven't seen my. You probably seen my mate's Jack Russell, but I have a little Jack Russell.
Yeah.
If females don't get done, they can have this serious condition where they're bleeding, can die. Of course, she had it. So, yeah, so she's in the. I've just started taking to another emergency, but yeah, I just got back. There's not many here, is there?
Southern Time. Just that one guy up top.
Yeah. Was there more that Stu? Oh, is it?
Weird.
That bloke who assaulted you here, is there? There's no one here, is there?
No, it's a bit dead.
Was there one at uni just as dead?
Less. Half of them.
Yeah.
We were about half an hour of chanting and then the walk down.
Yesterday might have been busier. I don't know if I'll get into traffic. I've parked on a permit place.
Where?
Over near the Gune College.
Right.
But I'm thinking, are they going to have traffic wardens this time? No, my luck, they will. But then again, if we're only going to be an hour. But considering the way the day's gone, no, I won't be surprised if I don't get. And then I've got to get up at 7:30 in the morning, and that'll be fun. No, not even 7:30. I've got to be there for 7:30. Bradford. That's boring, isn't it? Did you have any problems?
No, it's sweet. Just that one guy up top. Tried playing music next to me.
Him in the green?
Yeah. And the stewards apparently.
Yeah.
But I was chatting to Brendan on the way down. You know,
That's the one with the one of lights,
beard?
isn't it? Yeah.
So I said to him,
Did you walk down or cycle?
I won't bike.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So he was saying, he come up to me and he said, I've been telling these like we need to start working with you.
Yeah,
Like,
they're silly not to.
daft, isn't it? And
Yeah.
then 5 minutes later he's, you know what I mean? He's playing music.
But you see, I mean, it's some of them are getting it to the head. I don't know.
Some of them are just hijacking what's going on.
Yeah, well, that's what.
They're just here to cause trouble.
You think when I filmed and you were there, the first one I did, and if you look at you might have filmed it as well. You might see me with a little Jack Russell.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice you two. That were packed, and it were more people. Now it's just all socialist now. It's just turn up for anything. Oh God, this is boring. I mean, yesterday might have been a bigger one.
A lot of them
But
will be in
it's
Bradford
right.
today though.
Yeah, they're all over, aren't they?
Yeah.
They don't really have it planned out well. Oh, I tell you what, if you fancied it, but I don't know if it's worth it, just for a split second. They've got some thing on Friday, but in a building, but Jeremy Corbyn's going. So I thought, you know Jeremy Corbyn?
Yeah, but where?
Oh, I'll send you the thing. It's
Leeds?
yeah, I presume it's Leeds City Centre.
Right.
I mean, it's in buildings, so we won't be able to go in.
No,
But if
they'll
you
have-
fancy just standing outside waiting for Corbyn, just to briefly zoom past, it's up to you.
They'll have some stuff outside, won't they? They'll have some
I'm not sure. I'll send you it, and you can see it's on their Facebook thing.
On theirs?
Yeah, it's it's their Facebook. One of their. It's a bit more recent one.
Like the last 76 years, and how wrong were they thinking that the young will forget, because the young are more powerful and more
Have they mentioned the
more potent.
embarrassing protest they had today in Shipley?
So how
Yeah,
are
we
you
talked about it.
doing what you're
They'd probably tried to make out it was brilliant, but
Yeah,
they
they said
lasted 2 hours, if that.
Started to rip the roof off and you got arrested.
Yeah, it lasted 2
Big
hours.
shout out.
Mm. Yeah.
Can't go in there and
Pointless.
They're down by lunchtime.
Yeah. I bet they're up an hour at the most. I don't think that sign's official, you know. There was no stamp on it. I'll try and screen. I'll have a look tonight, see if I did record. I might not have done. But
I think it is a prohibited place, but it doesn't apply to us doing what we're doing.
no, well, it doesn't even have a stamp on.
The next speaker, she is also.
I mean, the chance of anything happening there, I don't think will happen now.
Working here in Leeds, she's very, very pro-Palestinian. She always makes me cry when she speaks, because she speaks from the heart. Please represent Mansa Pass. Thank you very much for coming.
Personal account, Suzanne. Having just followed a personal account, I'm going to start with some words that I have used previously. My blood isn't Palestinian, but my tears are. My genealogy will not trace me back to its lands, but my heart has taken me there. What kind of world are we living in when there are people who still remain silent about
Does make you wonder if this view because of the WhatsApp group.
catastrophe of incomprehensible magnitude? Flicking through the screens that have become windows into a world torn apart by the ravages of war, we remain confronted by a genocidal conflict that has raged on for over 220 days. Nearly 35,000 lives lost, over 75,000 scarred by unspeakable injuries, an entire population gripped by a lifetime of trauma. And just when we think it can't get any worse, it does. Mass graves filled with victims of mass killings, aid destroyed before it even gets to those who need it, concentration camps of torture, innocent Palestinians shackled, blindfolded, humiliated, kept in cages, stripped naked, beaten, dogs leashed upon
What flag's that?
medical care
I'm terrible
Kashmir.
flag. Is
daily
it?
life
Yeah.
completely
That's right.
obliterated.
Why has it got it
Having
then?
levelled most of Gaza,
Jawad,
Israel
but I
now
think he's from
has its
Kashmir.
sights on Rafah, where the siege and bombardment has begun in an area where over 1 million people were told to evacuate. They told them to go there. They said it would be safe, a supposed safe place from the storms of war. It was already a battleground of despair, but Israel's barbarism has unleashed its offensive to level Rafah to the ground. They told them
I
to
thought
go
they might
there.
have had a counter
They said it
protest,
would be
but
safe.
don't look like the
But
bother.
this safety was a lie. Innocent
I
people
don't
have
know,
been
but
told to
no,
flee. But where do they go? Stay south or move away? They'll be bombed either way. This is not history repeating itself. This is an extension of decades of oppression, occupation, and barbarity. The tragic waves of the past continue to flow through the corridors of time, reminding us of the ongoing Nakba, the catastrophe that started 76 years ago and continues to unfold in our world today. For a moment, let's imagine.
Oh God, this is
Let's imagine the
boring.
words and pleas.
Did they do
Palestinians
anything
will
different
put
down
to
there,
you.
or was it all speeches?
Dear world,
A couple
don't
of
let this
speeches, bit of
continue.
chanting.
My world has
Didn't
crumbled.
even bothered walking around the building. I suppose they did that yesterday.
The warmth of my family, the safety, the security
Too
of my
big funny with
livelihood,
us things.
the laughter of my children, the peace in my mind, the use of my limbs. I see destruction with my eyes closed.
Well, weird
by
to
the
have been overly friendly that day, and I don't know if it's because of the assault.
But at the time, we've not put their names out either. We've not put their names out at the time as well.
Not put that.
You know, the
Oh,
three people.
We are trapped in a corner. Dear
Yeah.
world, from the depth of my despair, I write to you pleading for compassion and mercy. The scenes on social media don't capture
oh,
my
I'm so
agony.
bored.
I'm not just a statistic. I'm a person with dreams who has been robbed of my everything and tested to extremes. Dear world, we are mothers and fathers, sons and daughters, whose lives have been torn apart by violence
I don't even
and
listen.
oppression.
I just
We ask for your
that's
solidarity,
when I get home. It's just
your mercy,
background
your
noise
compassion.
until I get home.
Dear world, look beyond the headlines and the hashtags. Bring us humanity that seems no nowhere to be found.
Then again, I bet most of
And
these
my once
people aren't
beautiful
listening.
landscape is levelled to the ground. I am starving and thirsty. My body is tired and broken. My spirit remains steadfast for guaranteed freedom. From the Nakba of 1948 to the ongoing occupation and siege of Gaza, the essence of the Palestinian people is their unwavering strength and their struggle for justice and freedom. Despite the darkness that surrounds them, Palestinians show grace and fortitude in their pursuit of dignity and self-determination. This genocide may have scarred the landscape of Palestine, but it has not extinguished the flame of hope that burns in the hearts of its people. Because in the eyes of each Palestinian is the courage of millions, and perhaps most inspiring of all is the steadfastness of their hope. Palestinians have shown the world what it means to be truly unconquerable. To the world, open your eyes. The awakening is here. The lies of geopolitical narratives claiming democracy, human rights and freedom have been exposed in the face of their brutal inaction. And for Palestine,
Yeah, I thought it'd be 3 after 6, where you know, down there where all the, but it's 10 o'clock lines.
We cry with you. In the face of injustice, our voices rise with you. And despite the distance between us, we stand hand in hand with you. We are guided by compassion, not indifference. In your bleakest moments, you are not forgotten. The fight you fight, we fight with you. The dreams you hope, we hope with you. We call for justice and peace, not tyranny and violence. History will judge those who chose to remain silent. Our heroes of Palestine,
I don't think
as knowledge has become wisdom, we are united, Palestine, in your fight for freedom! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! From the river to the
Started
sea!
early, like.
Palestine will be free.
What up at the uni?
No, down
Oh,
here.
yeah.
We've been here more than 20 minutes.
Next up,
Yeah.
we've got a student here. Now, big up the student encampment.
Pick 'em up.
15 days in their encampment now at the university with their full demands. They marched all the way here to join this vigil. So, again, a massive round of
2
applause
minutes
for
away.
them.
It's not exactly a big mark.
They are the future. Bob Carter literally said to me, I can watch you guys
Yeah,
walking.
10
He was like,
15
they're the
minute walk.
future.
Yeah.
You guys are. So,
How can I park
next
down
up we
there?
have
Maybe
Joanne,
I
who's a
should have
history
done.
student.
Because you said you were
And a
gonna.
member of the Leeds
But
student against
by the time you get there,
apartheid
then you'd have to walk down.
Yeah,
So
that's why I thought
message
I'll
you.
be, I thought I'll just sneak up there thinking, oh,
Honestly, I've been trying to gather my thoughts since we left for the march to get here. I had no idea what I was going to say, so I've been just spending the past 5 minutes writing everything I wanted to. And I was looking at the countless violence and attack on the healthcare workers, and I was thinking, students will study to become healthcare workers in the university. And healthcare workers don't want students. As we know right now, the healthcare
is that a woman or a kid? It's a kid, isn't it? On the grass. Oh, my eyesight's bad.
Yet despite the fact
Is it?
that
She's small.
Yeah, it's fine.
they have nearly lost everything, they continue to become extremely resilient in the face of annihilation. The bravest ones out there are the ones that have decided we will not leave our patients. Even if the occupation comes to kill us, we will not leave our patients. And their resilience is astounding, as even around crumbling walls, they write on those walls saying, if we leave, who takes care of them? They forgot all about their own lives, only to save those who could not even save themselves. The healthcare workers are some of the most important people, and we at this vigil should honour them not just today when it's Nakba Day, but every single day as the genocide continues and increases brutality, as Rafah now is being invaded,
I'm going to say, where
as
is
the
the
genocidal
violence
violence escalates
Yeah,
into
my
more
eyesight's bad.
disgusting and brutal sieges upon every single thing that stands. And now, it's been 76 years since the Nakba. Let me rephrase that actually. It's been 76 years since the start of the Nakba, because it has not ended. The numbers just keep increasing. More Palestinians are displaced every single day. More Palestinians lose their homes every single day, having to flee to a country that they don't even want to go to, because it is their land that they are leaving. The Palestinians are like olive trees. They are inherited and native to their land. When Zionists tore them down in 1948, their branches, their leaves, and their seeds, they flew across the world. They landed in every continent, every country, and every single city. And those seeds, they grew their roots in those cities. And for generations, they would yearn to return to their home with the keys around their necks that their grandfathers and grandmothers held as they left, as Zionist militias took a land that was never theirs. Those roots rose up, and the olive trees are yearning for their home, sprouted with its flag in every city across the world. And like our student encampments, we made sure of that. Every continent has heard the Palestinian voice as students, many of whom are actually studying to become healthcare workers, fighting for the right of the Palestinians to return to their home, to have a Palestinian state, a one singular Palestinian state, where Zionists have no control over if they have to die or live, because they should not have control of the Palestinian lives. In Europe, we have many encampments in the UK, France, Italy, the Netherlands. We know of the many in the US, like Colombia, like Yale. We know many that are operating now in Mexico, in South America. Tokyo has their own encampment. Many Asian countries are coming together to form their own encampments. There's one in South Africa as well. Antarctica has an encampment. Every single continent has seen the Palestinian flag. Resilience is beautiful. Resilience is lighting the skies and lighting the streets. Watching as the world dons your name, picking you up off the ground, holding you high, and marching with your flag and saying in one singular voice, we will not be extinguished. And we gather under the cause of
It's starting to feel like
against
they're not
injustice
bothered as
and
much.
fighting against oppression.
Maybe they are, but it just feels like it's getting quieter these
every
days.
single oppression of the global south. Today I brought the Kashmiri flag with me. My people, who are also occupied, who the IDF trains to mercilessly kill them and put them to the brink of complete death and starvation. Just like how the Palestinians have endured for 76 years, Kashmiris have also endured it for the same time. And as we stand here today at this vigil, and at many vigils, we stand, we light these candles, but as students who will lead the future and pave the path so Palestinians can return home, we'll pave the road for everyone. And on that road, we will light candles across so every single Palestinian can see the road home that we made, all of us, and bring them back home to their country.
Next one, I presented her already. As I said, she said she's Iraqi, British Iraqi, but she is Palestinian half. Here we go. Yes, ma'am. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Every one of the 221 days since Israel's vicious military campaign started in Gaza in October over has been a Nakba. But the Nakba wasn't an accident, nor is it simply a moment in history. It was designed and engineered through extensive colonial planning and execution. Israel's
People
insatiable
just want to
desire
be
for
home really
land
this
grabbing
time of
and
night.
collective punishment against the Palestinians
Chill out, finish work.
Surprise,
I don't want to be
surprise.
stood in town.
Directly inspired by the British, who ruled over Palestine long before Israel existed. The Zionist ideology that birthed
Did you go to the protest yesterday? But there was one in, there was this walkout. I was at the vet, so I didn't
Oh,
go.
that was the like the 1 o'clock one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just,
Won't very well advertise that.
But let us be clear.
I saw it
The
like last
Nakba
minute.
is ongoing.
I did. I was filled, but it was a good job because,
Indigenous
well, it was a good job I
Palestinian
went to the vets, otherwise I'd have a dead dog, so it worked out well, but it would have been.
to make
Not as
way
many
for
people
Arabic
today, is it?
foreign
Yeah.
settlers.
Dead.
That is the Nakba. Every time a
Well, they're not
Palestinian
advertising them well.
is forced to relocate to a so-called safe shelter, that is the Nakba.
Martin,
Every time a bomb is dropped in Rafah, burying entire families under the rubble, that is the Nakba. And every time a political prisoner is locked up indefinitely to be beaten, tortured, and silenced for daring to call out.
And he's made friends with him now. They're all best friends because at the beginning he was enemies.
The Nakba simply isn't a day in history. It is a proactive, perpetual, and ever-present nightmare. The Nakba is a timeless reality for Palestinians. And the Zionist state of Israel continues to conjure up savage ways to oppress our Palestinian brothers and sisters, to break their resolve.
Again.
And this particularly violent chapter in Palestinian history is Israel's wild and frankly desperate attempt to
Yeah, we're
crush
filming,
Palestinian
we're
spirit
filming.
once and
You can't
for
miss
all.
it. We're filming.
Look around you.
Filming.
In spite of every effort by Israel and its cronies to erase their very existence,
Can't hear
the
him anyway.
Palestinian people remain defiant. They stand amongst us here today, courageous and noble, and their flag continues to wave in all its glory. Palestine
That's
is
good
the
knowledge.
epitome of
I
honor,
don't know, let's ignore
resistance,
him and then we don't get involved. He might
and
be
to
drunk
this
and
day,
get a
the
bit violent.
Palestinians have refused to accept defeat, even
Yeah.
as they are mercilessly pitted against barbaric, state-sanctioned violence and an entity that is frankly gorging in F-35 fighter jets.
Let one of the religious ones go.
7 months and counting, Israel has deployed its entire arsenal against
Yeah, I'd
the
have thought
besieged
there'd be more
Gaza,
Jewish people
and
because I know Saturday have said they can't do
to
it
achieve a
as many,
single
but
objective. The
Recognise it.
Palestinian heart still beats.
Is he some kind of
The
politician?
Palestinians still rise
Yeah.
amidst
No,
the
it
rubble
might be,
and carnage to fight another day. And so
I
we
can't
arise
see what the badge
too,
says.
steadfast, determined, hopeful. As we commemorate the injustice of 76 years of occupation,
Oh,
displacement,
it's
and
got that
dispossession, let us renew our pledge
Yeah.
to center our lives on the fight for Palestinian liberation. Nothing else matters until Palestine is free. Nothing. For as long as our government continues its support for the ongoing Nakba, arming Israel at all
Yeah,
costs,
I'm a bit of a
we
wonder.
must fight. We will not be silent. We will not tire. We will not forget. Palestinian solidarity is alive and well. In fact, it has never been louder. We will march on until we have decolonized every institution that enables Israel to maim and murder with impunity. We will free ourselves from the shackles of imperialism that has ravaged our ancestral roots. And we will reclaim our narrative. We will honor every martyr from Muhammad al-Durra to Hind Rajab. We will
come under the
end
flags and I was gonna pop out of it.
We will
They've told me what
win.
flag it is and I've forgotten. Kashmir or something, I think. I don't know. All flags look
We
the
still
same
have
to
work to
me.
do, so
You've got bad eyesight, don't you?
please
Yeah.
everyone, find your path.
I mean,
your
but you
calling
see, I
in
have
this
glasses, but you know, when I put them on, everything's too sharp. I just find it really weird.
Organize,
No,
write,
because,
shout, disrupt,
It almost gives me a
fight with
headache.
every fibre
I'm
of
used to
your
everything
being.
blurring.
Fight
It must
with
have been like
pride.
this all my life.
Fight fight
But-
and keep fighting. Our movement is unwavering.
Oh,
It
I
is
can't
thriving,
touch them.
it is
The last
diverse,
thing I
and
could
it
do,
is
I
full
can't
of
put
love.
touch my eyes at all.
And it will
Or
never
my belly
stop
button.
until
That freaks
Palestine
me
is
out.
free. And it will never stop until
No.
the Palestinians
When I was
take
at
back
school,
every
we went
grain of
camping and
land.
they all lied to me,
So
said
when
that,
I
oh, it's a
say,
tradition
"Long live
to do this
Palestine,"
thing called
you
pegging
say,
out.
"Long live
And they pegged
Gaza."
me down and
Long live
squirted
Palestine!
toothpaste all over me. And I
Palestine!
couldn't touch my tummy button for it because it was just dried up. Oh, and egg as well, they throw egg on me. Basically, if egg goes on you, it just goes to powder after a few days.
You should make a movie about that.
I'd never been camping before. It was awful. It was scouts. The scouts master went in the hotel for 2 days and left us to it. It was just freezing cold. It was awful. I just got cold and that was it. Most miserable time going. I only in scouts a few weeks. I don't think I lasted much longer. It wasn't the most fun time. But
So the next speaker
oh dear.
is to show
Oh
that
God, this
we
is dragging on.
Palestinians, we are not alone.
I'm hoping it finishes in an hour. I mean less. I mean as in.
All faiths.
God, how long it's gone? Oh, half an
Muslims,
hour. Oh,
Jews,
please finish.
Other faiths.
But I've got to get up tomorrow now to pick up the dog at the vet's at 7:30 to take her to a different vet. Great for well, that'll be fun.
I hope his nails are alright.
I
hope his nails are alright.
Oh, she's you know what I've got to do for the next 8 weeks? She's not allowed to exercise, so I can't trust her leaving in the house. So I'm going to have to carry her for 8 weeks. So you'll see me with that bag. The other one's my mate's, but no, I didn't realise how serious it was.
Well, I hope your little dog is alright.
Oh yeah, I think she is. But she ain't come round fully. Well, she has. I think she's a put on. So we'll put her in, and that'll be another £100+. Oh, marvellous. Fortunately, they let me pay it off monthly, but it's like whoa. We'll have more treatment there. Oh God. But yeah.
Our faith itself
Oh,
also demands
yeah, I'm
justice
gonna
and
get some
accountability.
pictures.
Yeah, have
Faith
fun.
that compels me to march in this city one weekend after the other and condemn this worsening genocide in Gaza as an abomination and a sin upon the name of Judaism. Repeated wasn't enough. The Hebrew Bible is a key concept. Do not oppress the stranger, but you were also strangers in Egypt. The command of God is clear. Do not touch
Nice guy?
Yeah. Oh, is it like an observer then?
You come down, just sort of a bit scared of talking to anybody.
Oh yeah, well,
It's like just a bit of
you love
I mean, I can't see any of these lot.
no. Well, you know what I thought of?
Stand there, never mind, you like to speak.
Well, you know what I thought of was that guy who comes regularly. I thought if you had him and one of the others just in a room and just chat to each other. But I don't know if anyone agreed to it. No, they end up screaming at each other, and that's the trouble. It's just shouting match. It's whoever shouts the loudest.
I think you only have to look at when they stole that flag, and then you have them 2 women and they're both screaming at each other.
Oh yeah, it just goes nuts. I mean, all right, it's hot, but that's all that happens. And the reality is, I mean, that's why I think that people are just so fed up. That's why Israel got loads of points during Eurovision. And I thought, well, yeah, that tells you everything. People are just fed up of it. It's just gone on and on and on. I think that now they're doing more of a negative than anything. Even people who supported them, I think, are just thinking, we've had enough. But you never know. I mean, I don't know how long this will last. I mean, it could be over tomorrow. I thought it'd have been like a couple of days, to be honest, but
conduct of the whole world. As he fails to do so, he is apprehended for the sins of the whole world. This is why Jewish resistance is necessary. Not just
I always forget, do only about half an hour, because when I find it crashes if I do longer. To transfer to the iPad, it just dies. It's a right pain. Sometimes it works brilliantly, sometimes it just airdrops. Sometimes it's just ugh.
and our words alone are not enough. God commands us this. Cease to do evil, learn to do good. Devote yourselves to justice and aid the wronged.
Ask them a couple of questions.
And so, with our watchful gazes,
Yeah,
our
people
raised
are relaxed
voices, and
when
our
they
marching
do that on this
feet, we too
Oh yeah, I wouldn't risk it.
declare now,
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, it's like, I don't know if you saw that film I sent you from Manchester, one where they're all following them. Yeah, I'm thinking, what are you achieving except looking, but I doubt if any of them even cared about it, they just wanted to, you know what I mean, some are now saying that to be woke is ugly for ugly people and they're walking away from it.
Next up we have Tubby.
Yeah, it's weird how she's gone cold again.
This one's a real
Actually, she
special one.
waved at me the other day, so, but it was just weird that day she was chatting and I've never seen her do it before. Well, she was doing it to everyone. That one was supposed to be press.
Yeah, it was after the police had spoke to her.
Yeah, but she was doing it to everyone. It was weird. Yeah, maybe she got telling off. I don't know.
Please give him a massive, massive
Oh, got another. Say again. Oh yeah, I don't think they'll care. When it's one on there and they're not bothered, it's when there's a group of them shouting.
We're looking for some more.
I mean, to be fair, that day, no one that student one, I can't remember if it was the night, it was just me on my own, no one else were there, but it was busy. If you look, that usual guy who was the Jewish guy, he was sat at the table with them. They weren't giving him grief, a little bit, but they actually sat on the table with him. So, you know what I mean, it just shows you, if it's just one...
Goes up to uni, he's got balls in played up.
No. I presume he's Jewish.
Yeah.
But yeah, but like I said, I think if they're more aggressive to him, I'm not sure he would have done it. Oh, he's back again. Even she can't be bothered to build up anymore. Sat there just having him out. That's a bit lazy. No, I don't. I've got the worst eyesight.
Funnily enough, he used to be in politics.
Well, everyone does, don't they? Ambulance, I'm guessing.
Remembering what happened. I think it's
Probably a crash. Everyone's driving like idiots today. I nearly had more crashes than anything. Oh God, I can't be bothered. I can't believe I've got to get up tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Oh, I'm going. And there's our friend there. You know, I actually do think she generally enjoys getting, because that day he didn't turn up, she was devastated. And I think she does go up to him on purpose. Yeah. I know.
hiding the real
Because that conversation she had with him, it wasn't straightforward when she was pretending. It did sound slightly fake. Oh, yeah, you make it. God, you can't even hear him, can you?
Because we are media, we are painting format every year. We are saying like copy, copy, copy. We have to develop a new States is having every year other methods going out, happening now, Congo, engage. Why? They are fucking so. So we don't have just all these signs, all these
Hey. It's quiet today. Yeah, I'm just
They
saying.
won't be once they see that.
Actually, to be fair, with you being on your own, I don't think you'll get much grief.
No. I mean,
There's a guy who
I'm not
comes
gonna-
regular.
I'm not going to start like rallying or anything.
No,
like
well,
that.
there's a guy who comes. He's probably told you. He comes most of the times, and he don't get. But it's only the only time it starts getting heated is when the one lot stand. Yeah. But I mean, even it was at the student one. There's quite a few, and he turned up, and they were just sat together, and they were chatting to him. But maybe they know him. And even then, there was a mini student. You probably, I don't know if you're from the unit, but they've had the table up, and I don't know if they've had any grief. But
Even the Jewish students.
yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, we just over half from.
Oh, did they do one today?
No, it wasn't today.
Oh no.
It was a couple of weeks, maybe a week ago.
Yeah, they moved
They gave us
it.
some wafer biscuits. It was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had it right in front of them.
Wait for biscuits, I'll go shipping. I forget, yeah. But again, I'm just here just representing them because, you know, not enough people I think are just making things.
Well, if you go on, I mean, if you go on, just Google Leeds Pro-Palestinian protests. You'll see them all in full.
Oh,
So if you do, because I film most of them, but yeah. On a Saturday, I mean, I didn't realise being thick because I said to them Jewish lads, "Oh, why don't you go on Saturday?" And they were, obviously, it's against the religion.
Yes.
But a few do come. This Saturday was the. I mean, normally what they do is it's either one bloke or there's a few, but they leave before they leave as they march. But this Saturday, they were still there and they were playing ABBA, and it got a bit really
Oh, right,
heated.
I see.
Yeah, that's the one, and
With the Israeli flags.
Oh,
yeah,
that's-
right at the end, very end. We didn't even. We put all the gear away. We're devastated.
I mean, I got it.
Not the flag running off. That was the best bit. She just shot past me.
I turned it off because I was chatting to someone.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, she said, "Can we have like a private chat?"
It was that Jewish chap who was chatting to me, so I said, I better turn it off. So on about the assault. Oh, is it chewing gum?
Yep.
Oh, that's fancy, isn't it? Cheers. Not seen this before. No, it's quiet today. It's Wednesday night. See, normally they do a protest student one on a Wednesday, but
Right.
they had it yesterday.
Oh,
Sometimes they keep switching it, sometimes it's Thursday. But I would take my dog to the vet, so it's one of the first I've missed. So I don't know if that would be so. But it's tiny as their student camp. If you ever go, it's really tiny.
You mean now?
and no, is that the one up the road? That's student.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
only
one?
5 minutes away. If you go right into the units, you won't even, it's hard to find until you get there.
Yeah.
That's small. It's not like Manchester's
So
loads.
when do they have like?
Maybe on a Wednesday. Isn't it?
Yeah, but they do change it from time to time.
Yeah, today, this week it was Tuesday. This was one today, but it's normally 1 o'clock on a Wednesday.
All right. Do both parties come like Pro-Palestine and like Jewish?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Best place to find it is on that.
they normally have a little walk around.
But obviously they're all private. They're obviously
act to stop the daily killing of civilians, and on the other hand, there has been a complicity of some countries in supporting the war.
But you'll see
armed civilians.
the chap who comes. He comes regularly. He represented Chelsea.
Do I have his name here actually? Hold on.
A betrayal of our collective humanity, a betrayal of moral courage, a betrayal of the principles of which all human lives should be equally
Is he a
protected,
rabbi?
a betrayal of international law by those who choose when
Yeah, I think it's.
Just a guy that comes here.
It comes with. I think that's his wife. He sometimes comes with. I'm presuming because there's sometimes with that woman, and I presume it's the husband and wife.
Just a week ago this time, me and a group of pediatricians were in front of Downing Street handing out our petition to seize the arms sale to Israel. Now this must be among thousands of petitions that people from all sectors and all parts of the country have been handing in to the
If they want me up there and ask a question, I'll just tell them what I
today,
say.
I don't think they'll be
I don't
bothered.
think they will.
I think Manchester, London is a bit different, but here,
There was a massive one to be fair, quite a couple of weeks ago. There was like the whole square was taken with pictures. There was quite a massive one.
if you,
There was a lot of protests there, and then there was an entire Jewish line of Jewish people just like there, just bring our hostages home as well.
yeah, it's the same. Yeah, they come from time to time.
I think so. Yeah, they had to shut the roads, which made it terrible for me because I had to go from Manchester to here on train as well. I mean, in my opinion, like to go back to something
There's no way that killing of 30,000 civilians
because I have seen like videos of people like outside like the Israeli embassy saying themselves on fire, and that's like that's when I see like
especially the healthcare.
there was that. I swear there was that one
Their
time
ordeal
where
has been the worst, and as Javad said, I agree. I think they've been one of the bravest people remaining in Gaza. Not only they've been systemically targeted,
and that's when people actually started investigating like, right after that. It's like, oh, that's what.
medics, as far as we know,
So I think eventually once you start to see people like oil drums set themselves on fire, I think that's when.
I really don't know how it's going to go.
They started kidnapping and arresting medics.
I mean,
And we have connections with the Gaza healthcare.
I mean, I reckon in my opinion, I think it's just going to go back to square one. Like, it's going to
You
go
know
back
they're
to
going to come for them, and then you know they're going to arrest them.
White people have actually power. Maybe, I don't know. That's the
We saw the massacre sound in
So that this, I mean, if not, then it's going to be like a repeat of when like
the
the
ones
Iraqi
who were
invasion.
killed, we were not, absolutely devastated. But we were worried
I
for
don't
the
think,
ones who were kidnapped.
marching on
And
into
you
Iraq
were
was the
right.
best solution.
We knew that
Like some people
their
thought as well.
ordeal was going to be even worse. And they're going to be treated with
Yeah, I just think
an
it's going to go back to square one.
absolute
I do think Palestine is going to be today. That is the question.
moment that our colleagues should be, and so far we think there's around 140, but there's probably
Maybe
more. From the moment we heard their kidnapping our healthcare workers, we knew the situation was going to be right. We are hearing horror stories of the treatment in Israeli prisons. Some of them have been killed under torture, some have been executed. And we've heard that these torture,
You know, you should have never allowed it to
it's not even for
happen.
intelligence, it's for revenge. That these guys are receiving maximum punishment.
I can tell you that Netanyahu's not going to be.
So we are very worried. What's
Oh, right,
going
okay.
to be their fate?
I know that, yeah, who's the
It's okay, yeah.
Last week we heard of the news of the killing of
But even the people who like the
renowned
Jewish people who leave them,
surgeon
they're basically saying like,
Bush.
no, Netanyahu, there's no way he's going
College
to
in London.
make it.
And he was notified that Israel is after you, and he was head of orthopedics at National Hospital. He moved in order to carry on his amazing work. He moved to Indonesian hospital, and then again they informed him that they're going to come after you. They're really after you because he was one of the surgeons who would carry on 40 surgeries one day. He would not sleep, he would not go home. He would carry on. Because obviously majority of injuries need an orthopedic intervention or the amputation and all of that. He went from Indonesian hospital to Al-Aqsa
God, I
hospital.
hope it finishes soon. I'm bored out. I just want to get a bed.
tracked him down and arrested
I've been
him.
there.
And we were worried about his fate, and we were right. He was tortured to death in the Israeli prison, and his body has not been released either. And yet, our Prime Minister has not condemned this. None of the world leaders have condemned this, and this is not happening in a bombardment. This is happening in an Israeli prison. She shouldn't have been arrested in the first
I
place.
mean, Guantanamo
So
Bay
the
is still open
situation
and no one's
is
campaigning.
dire. The
That's
only
my
remaining
result.
hospital functioning at the moment is a small, tiny hospital.
A lot of come just do it just for show. They'll come once and you don't see them again. When Esther first started, it was packed, literally packed. Now it's not busy. But again, the problem is, I've said it, they do so many of them.
Yeah.
There's one like everywhere. I mean, they'll have one in Bradford, one in Wakefield, one in Dewsbury. Yeah, it's quite. They do a few there. I think there was one. I think they're doing one today in Bradford. One of these, but I don't. I mean,
It's surprising that there's something still going on in Bradford.
I haven't gone into that, but it's a pain to get there because of the air zone. Oh, another one. The best one was a couple of weeks ago. They had this trans one that went wild.
All Palestinians from the land of Palestine. It's government of Israel's coalition statement includes the line the Jewish people have exclusive and inexcusable right to the whole of the land of Israel.
I mean, where else are they going to go? Are they going to go to Iraq? I don't think they'd be very welcome there.
The river and the sea have, according to the Israeli government, no right to live there. So this is the kind of government we're up against. We're up also against our own government which refuses to accept what is going on, which lies repeatedly on behalf of Israel, which continuously sell weapons to Israel. We're up against a Labour Party which tragically now does the same. We're up against an American government which has provided Israel with anything up to 100 billion in weapons since the start of the assault on Gaza. So we are up against a lot, but we have international law on our side. We have human rights on our side. We have vast numbers of people on our side across the world who say that this is totally unacceptable. We are not going to stand here and watch a genocide. And how do you know it is a genocide? Well, the International Court of Justice said that it is. And I noticed yesterday.
Are you coming on a Saturday?
Is there one on Saturday?
Oh, every Saturday.
Every Saturday, what time?
Usually one. It's now it's usually here, but sometimes they do move it. It has been down. You know when you get out the train station.
Oh, that square over there.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And
Near
they have
the
them.
horse statue.
Yeah.
The king. Yeah.
And then sometimes they've had it at Leeds Uni, but I always think I think they gave up on that because walking from Leeds Uni to here is like almost slowly. It's about 40 minutes and no one notices.
There's no dinner out to here, basically. for 7
Yeah,
days.
what they do is they do like maybe an hour speeches or half an hour, depending. Then they walk through town, usually the same route, on the main road, and then come back and do speeches like this for an hour and a bit.
Right.
It's usually 2 hours.
Probably not this Saturday because I'm working, but next week.
Just
Because if
keep
it's
an
on-
eye that, yeah, just if you Google Leeds Pro-Palestinian, you'll see the Facebook and it's the list on there, but they're not always up to date.
Are you telling me to basically be wary a little bit?
No, I won't wear it, it's just boring really.
Oh, right.
It's just, no, but I don't know if there's, it feels like it's getting quieter these days, but there's maybe so many.
Maybe honestly to God, maybe it's because more people start to realise what the actual conflict's about.
I just think people have given up on coming. A lot of people who came who were keen seem to not be bothered. It might be busy. I mean, they had one 2 or 3 weeks ago, which they had this like big Labour thing, union thing, and there were supposed to like 30,000 coming. There were just about this many, but they started that at 11:15. It was really ridiculously early.
I keep forgetting what that country is right next to Saudi Arabia. What's that?
Oh God, I'm terrible geographer.
Syria, Iraq.
If you ever go down
Jordan.
if you ever go to the student bit, go during the day, because then the security's there and stuff. But they do give us a bit of, but you'll probably be okay. It's when you're waving the camera, that's when they're a bit funny with you.
Even though it's a public space and you can record, which is stupid.
Yeah, but they're a bit, not as bad as Manchester, but
Oh, is Manchester even worse?
oh God, Google's Charlie Beach and the others, Jesus, they get, but it's a massive one there. And they follow you around there. Here, there's about 6 tents together. It's see, this is their problem. They go on too long and people just quit. They go home.
I bet you some people are going to be noticing now and going to be asking questions.
I don't know. They get bored and go home.
They'll be the one.
You might do, but I doubt it.
That's right, I've been spattered by these kind of people, so.
On a Saturday, you'll meet Pat, and there's a few. He's the policeman, he's alright. And they have 2 like police liaison officers and stuff. But you have to be. We have to be careful because if anyone starts, they're not going to bother as much with us. We don't want the riot.
I'll go about back of
Was Tuesday busy because I was taking the dog to the vet, so I didn't manage to get there. Student protest. I bet no one went. Yeah, but I had to take the dog to the vet, so it was like that's why I've only just come now, really.
Hey, I wanted them. I was wanting them. They look at him because people were talking about that. Someone sent us a message saying that you've been gassed in this chat.
From the sea to the river. From the sea to the river.
Is it over now?
I know he's not following me, it's not that kind of thing, but it's just like your chance. And they didn't say that, like, you know, it's like, you grow up in there, you know people in the small world, I watched over in Sydney, I thought you'd recognise it, it just seemed oblivious to what
It's unbelievable that we now live in a time where genocide is not more daylight. What unacceptable that it has ever been from Palestine to the whole world. There's constantly children or conflict and still happening to the whole world. It's like a miracle. Never even though then sometimes in the world, it's like a miracle to them. And this is so much strength. And uniting them.
Are you as bored as I am?
No comment.
I'm hoping it finishes. Honestly, I just want to get to bed.
Oh man. You're thinking,
Who's one of the best guys?
You're thinking about vets, aren't you? Dog nails.
Yeah, well, no, not dog nails. It's I can't believe I have to get up at 5 o'clock to drag myself to Bradford for 7:30. It's ridiculous because the vets I go to, they don't do a night one. No, that has to be a separate one in Bradford. And then I have to drive all the way back to Leeds. Oh, it's ridiculous.
Don't worry about the Leeds against anti-Semitism badge, are you? I was speaking to what's he called? Maurice Vicker, is it? Yeah, I was speaking to him. I literally was shoe shopping.
Yeah, just immediately.
It's because I'm not here to start anything, I'm just here to start anybody asks some questions.
So you have to go on.
So far, so much.
Are able to accept our differences from common humanity, and I think that's something that we need to
You could have take a picture.
about ourselves. So we accept when we're reflecting on what one of the things I've learned for a while is an amazing language, and there's always a root to a word where that word comes from. So the word which is about making miserable and reflecting on suffering and chronic suffering. The word for leprosy was this idea and this concept of persistent suffering and need when I live. So I think when we think of what is the number now,
Did you say the fact that you've come down here and just subscribed?
wherever they are, but also about suffering around the world, including and not about human rights. And
When was that?
That was when, what's on the back that were 28.
how they've been murdered and killed. From a humanitarian perspective, there's we try to fire shelter and settlement to essentially give a dignity of life to well-being. If we look at every single one of these
Any funds? Are they like the anybody could like contact you and be like, yo, come, I'll pay you this amount of money to use this and that. Oh, really? Oh, seriously? Okay. Well, that's nowadays, like through social media, it's such a great tool for journalists to get yourself like noticed and out there, basically. Charlie Beach.
It came to one, did Charlie Beach? It came to one of these, did Charlie Beach?
He says you look like Charlie Beach.
Oh no, I look totally different. Although he shaved his head, that's the only thing. Haven't you seen him? He came to a Leeds one.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he might have. He had no problems. I think he was bored because he didn't get any grief, and then he went up to the union. 2 security guards kicked off at him. So,
he just wants a reaction.
yeah, I recorded him. I was there that day, but he came late. They were doing like an arty one. It was organised by the art students, and he came. I just saw him walk past me there.
Where today?
No, it was a few months ago. Yeah, but if you go on his channel, you'll see it. I mean, he does come to Leeds from time to time, but I think it does mostly. Well, I always think if you're doing it, you go to Manchester. They're always having fun there. It's boring here. Nothing ever happens. Well, you don't have all the drunks. Nothing. No, I mean you don't have the drunks like he does.
You know what to do? Just point at someone and be like, "Oh, he said Fraser," and then let him go for it.
No, we don't get any action. He gets action all the time. Nothing happens. Oh dear. Well, I'm hoping it finishes today. It's too late in the day.
There's a lot of white. I used to come to the protest about 4 years ago. Same place here. There were never any white people.
It's all socialist now.
Yeah, no,
when I first, if you went back when they first doing these protests about 6-7 months, it was packed and it was mostly Muslims, etc. It's sort of, but a lot of them have given up.
Views as well.
I know they aren't. But you'll notice if you come, a lot just come and show their face once to say, "Oh, we've done it."
Yeah.
And I tell you, if you want, the tiniest one is if you go to that campsite up at the unit.
Yeah, we've just been.
It's tiny. Yeah. I don't even know if people actually sleep over in the night.
It looks like they do.
They might do.
Food provisions, everything.
Yeah, but there's only a few. It's not like Manchester.
There's about 15-20 tents there.
Manchester's massive.
How much people there? A couple of them?
Well, if you look at, somebody posted a video of the Manchester, I think Charlie Beach has done it. Yeah. Right, it just goes on and up. But I think there's some homeless there. They've sort of merged them together, but it's massive.
It's good to make them.
But they're allowed to. I think the thing about Leeds is they're only allowed to stay on that little bit of grass. Yeah. While Manchester, they're allowed to go everywhere. So that's why.
So if they pull them off, they can have a big kick-off as well.
Well, no, Birmingham, they've announced that we're the first one to say we're going to pull here. So I don't know if they'll do it, but if once one does it, you see, it only takes them to go round. You see, it's easier than, I mean, they got them out of the main building, which is harder, but the grass is easy. You just get a cart order, and then the police move in and say you've got 10 minutes, move or else.
It's hard to get a cart order though.
Don't know, not for Leeds Uni. They've got, let's be honest, off the, you know what I mean, they've got a lot of the lecturers will be qualifying solicitors and stuff.
But the thing is though, because they're not doing anything that's illegal really.
Well,
apart from being
they're not
on the land.
bothered, you see.
Yeah.
I mean, no one notices. If you go, unless you get really close, you don't even know it's there. So why are they bothered?
I didn't even know it was there until we went through.
No, I went up when they first did it, and I thought, where is it? And it was just in front of me. Someone said, oh, it's there. I had to go all the way back. But
I didn't even know unis in UK were doing it. I thought it was just American. And
they've all copied, haven't they?
I can't hear what she's saying. If you guys want to talk, could you do it like a bit further away? Sorry, guys. Just to respect the speakers, because everyone can hear you.
So, hopefully you heard
Talk about
some of what I was saying earlier. So it is for these very reasons that
Instead of talking to them.
Oh, he didn't even tell us to stop like stop fully.
They're being disrespectful. Ooh.
You get a lot of American. I'm not saying they're saying that you can only get a lot of American. Keep on. These protests used to be way more busy. We used to call the Leeds Pro-Palestinian.
Use your favorite search engine, spoiler alert, not Google, to search for Ticket Taylor, SOS Women of Plaza.
Then it was in the UK. South America.
I think you're getting told not to talk to us by the white socialists.
I think that's what it might be.
Save that for when your mum comes.
The socialists are wrong anyways, we don't accept their views in Islam.
I mean, I don't get it sometimes.
Yeah.
See, like communists and socialists.
Yeah, we 100% don't agree with the communists. The communists tried to get attacking Afghanistan. You know, the communist Russians came into Afghanistan, and then the Americans paid the mujahids, the people, normal people, they came into the country. That's how the Taliban were formed. Because the Americans paid to kick the communists out. We don't agree with communist views. They're not doing wrong, but the views are wrong. What do you think? What's your honest opinion on Palestine?
You know, he insisted on not talking because he wanted to take a break tonight.
No, yeah, exactly. I just I mean, you can be if you want to talk to him. Alright, guys. Videos on YouTube.
Actually, the ones in charge, like us, yeah, the ones in charge. You see, she thinks he's that's like saviour, but the guy, there's a guy who's now a councillor. Oh, is she saying that?
You can be whatever you want. It's a free country.
No, we're neutral, but what it is this? Right, the guy who are...
You've got different views, he's neutral.
No, we're neutral.
No, we're from Bradford, we just came in.
What, do you come by bus or train?
No,
She wasn't a police officer.
I came by train.
She wasn't a police officer or anything, was she?
No, she's wearing the scarf. We just came. We didn't even know this happened. We went back to the bus station.
We're always getting called fascists and Nazis and all sorts. It's great fun.
We don't agree with the fascists.
No, the reason they do it is it's because we've got cameras and we're working class. If you watch, they don't pest anyone in middle class with cameras. It's only us. Yeah. Independent.
You don't look like a press photographer. He's got.
Yeah, he's independent.
This new guy.
Yeah, it takes some nice pictures.
You're gonna put us up on. They're gonna put you up on YouTube. And they're gonna look at that. They're gonna put you on YouTube. They're not gonna do anything. They're only gonna do that if you rip into them. And then
No, you know what's funny is that a lot of them watch our videos, so we love them. That's the thing. But because she's white,
I agree with some of it.
no, you know what it is? White middle class. She thinks she speaks for everyone. He's got a massive amount of channels.
My dad was studying in Egypt.
It's for health and safety. No, we don't want
And he became an African, because all of us, we became Africans. But what I want to tell you that the left is continuously still going on the land, and this is what I was looking at. So that's what 70% of the population are sons and grandsons from people with the same Palestine.
I don't think he's going to post this video because already posted a big fat video.
No, he will.
A lot of people now that are awakening.
Oh, these are all reads.
What happened in the first one? What happened in the unacceptable one?
It was chaos. It was funny. She was really fast as well. No, this girl, she was as fast as lightning. Even the Israeli guys were laughing how fast she was. She was really fast.
What, they understand it?
Yeah.
we will globally hold Leeds. We will go back. Because it was the seed can get from the homeland it's for the Palestinians, so we will go back. Thank you
Yeah, don't say anything.
We have got Campus UK. We already know that. But as of today, students at the University of York have now lost their own in Camden.
She'll be fuming that you're talking to us. I haven't even seen her before, I don't know.
I can help them as well. Secondly, today is a morning.
You see, we get on with the people actually run it because they know us. It's just sometimes you get these people that come along and they do it as a one-off and they think they speak for everyone. Our favourite one is there's a girl down there and you'll see her on some of the vids. She comes up, it must be. Are they going for what? She's always devastated if she don't get abused. She loves it. It's hysterical. Is it her name's over? Oh, she's hysterical. Are they walking back to the unit? Yeah. See, if you want my vids, just Google, go on YouTube and do Leeds Pro-Palestine vids. Well, Leeds Pro-Palestine. I'm the only one that really does them. I have a boring title. Go and just on YouTube. And then just
what's your channel called?
Street Heart. So you'll just
I've seen you before.
Yeah, you probably have. It's not if you type in Street Heart, it's hard to find. I think they're going back to the uni. They followed them back. Oh, they're not going for a walk around Leeds, are they? Oh, it's too late.
There's a gay Jew there as well.
Which one?
There's a LGBT Jew there with the yarmulke, and the Jews don't agree with the LGBT people. That's the funniest bit.
No, actually, I think they're all right in Israel with it. Oh, they're not going round. Oh, here we go. This is boring.
No,
I don't fancy
this.
this.
Is the fun bit.
Yeah, normally when it's during the day, there's no one going to watch.
We're going that way anyway.
Oh God, it's cold.
And the apartheid. What's your views then, honest views?
Me, I don't need no. I just stay neutral.
Yeah.
You know, when I come out, you see, it's normally that loud. I don't even hear what they're saying most of the time.
Working class man.
You'll start. You recognise a lot of them. But it's not as I mean, there's not all the usual ones here today. Oh, this is. They must be going back to the uni.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's it. Yeah. I don't know where. Oh, he must have parked his bike up there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Have fun. It's getting cold now, isn't it? Where's your bike? At the uni? Are you going to bother following them?
Yeah, that's all right.
Are they going back to... Oh, I thought they were going back to the uni. I don't know, that's what I'm guessing.
I'll give you bike.
Yeah. I'll wait for you.